Video, I'll show you how to spawn Greg the fastest way possible. If you don't have the achievement yet, this is how you can do it. First, here are the requirements to make Greg spawn. You need at least 2,000 people. The cultures in your society need to be developed enough to have mines. You need to go to the debug menu and enable the Greg setting. Then your civilizations need to fight in multiple wars and have many deaths. And last but not least, you need to be patient for this to happen. First attempted this, it took me hours to do it, but in this video, the recording only took 12 in real time minutes, and I won't slow down any of the footage so you can see exactly what I'm doing. First, we need a new world. You can start with the world that's already there, but we're gonna create a new one. It's better if you have a larger world so you can fit more people on it. And just so you know, we will be using the debug menu to do this quickly, because if you don't, it can take a long time. Now we just need to add land so that we can add people to it. I'm going to add 300 to 400 people after placing down my seeds, so that whenever we enable fast populations in the debug menu, it'll go a lot faster. I will add timestamps just so that I don't have to slow down any of the footage. Now I'm going to start putting down my camps of people. I'm going to add multiple different types of people to inflict war because certain races don't like others. For instance, orcs don't like humans and elves don't like orcs. By selecting the red back arrow, you can slide over and see how many people are in your world. Next, I'm going to save my game just because when there's a lot of people, things tend to get laggy. After this, we will enter the debug menu. To do this, we need to press the back button and go to settings. Don't mind me clicking on achievements here, I'm just stupid. Now that we are in other, we click settings and tap the burger. Keep tapping it until a green icon appears at the top right. Don't be overwhelmed by the amount of settings, we're only going to need a few. go to Civ Cheats for debug. Fast cultures, infinite resources, construction, population growth, unlimited houses, and upgrades all need to be turned on. I haven't turned on Greg yet because I don't have 2,000 people. The next thing I'm going to do is disable wars in the world laws so that they don't start fighting before I want them to. Wars can be disabled from the diplomacy button. There's something I forgot in the debug menu, so click at the top right of the screen to bring it up. At the very top of the list, you'll find Sonic Speed. This will make things go a lot faster. Now we hit play and let the civilizations develop. Now we have around 6,000 people in our world. Next, what we can do is enable the wars back in the world law with the diplomacy button. Next, I enable angry villagers just so more people will die. Now, make sure natural disasters and other disasters are both selected. Now, by selecting territories with the Whisper of War button, the world will begin to go to war. Do this multiple times while I'm waiting for Greg to spawn. But first, we need to go to the debug menu and enable Greg. Scroll down until you see it, and then just click it. The next thing we need to do is simply wait. If people start dying too soon and it drops to less than 2,000 people, we'll need to add more people, which I end up having to do later in the world. You need to watch this top left corner because a message will appear that says that Greg has spawned. There's also something else we can do that I'm not sure that helps, but every time I've done it, Greg has spawned a lot faster. We're going to click the World Ages button and disable every single age except for the Age of Despair. And then we click the bottom button until the Age of Despair is selected. Now let's continue to watch the messages that appear at the top left of the screen. We watch the top left corner as we wait for the Greg message to appear. This is what the message will look like whenever it appears. We can click the history button to see where the Greg spawned. We can click the eye on the right side of the screen to spectate. It helps to pause your game after Greg has spawned. To see what they are doing, I'm going to take it off of Sonic Speed to put it on 1 times. I'm also going to re-enable the Age of Hope so that I can spectate with light. And there you have it, your Gregs have spawned and you should have the achievement. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed or found this helpful, like the video and leave a comment. Bye bye, have a good day.